Gary Livingston arrived in Spokane from Topeka, Kansas in 1993. In his 8 years as superintendent of Spokane Public Schools, he became known as a respected leader. He left for a post in Western Washington in 2001, but the absence lasted only a year. In 2002, the community warmly welcomed him back as Chancellor of the Community Colleges of Spokane. Today, when talk here turns to community leadership, Livingston is mentioned routinely.
In leadership, it's all about values. It's who you are and what you believe that creates the passion that sustains. If you don't have the values, you're just wobbling all over the place. So often when people have a vision, they want to be there tomorrow. And if it's a large organization, that just doesn't work. You've got to think about the whole complex conversation about change, knowing that change has to be incremental. It has to be owned by the people who are making the change. And so that takes time. So the vision is one thing, but the commitment to doing that over time with measurable steps really is how you get there. Because it's so easy to walk out with a vision statement that excites everybody for a day or two. The proof is 3 years later, are you there? I would say tempered impatience.
Impatience?
I think you have to be a little antsy about wanting things to happen faster. But if you are too impatient, it won't happen. And I think some errors in judgment that I made go back to wanting some things to happen quicker than the organization was ready to support them. And you mandate something, and it's not going to sustain. I wanted full-day kindergarten when I first moved here. And everybody understood the value, but it wasn't a priority at the time because of the budget cuts. And so I basically said, we're going to do it. And we did it, and within 3 years, the full-day kindergartens were gone. Because there wasn't the passion from the people who were delivering the services. And it wasn't they didn't believe in it. It's just that change doesn't work that way. And so tempered impatience. In other words, being impatient is okay, but you have to understand if you act on it too quickly, you're not going to gain what you want. I mean, people have to believe in what they do because they believe it, not because someone said it. And so many of the mistakes that I made goes back to being impatient, I think. So you have to temper that and understand that it takes 2 or 3 years sometimes to change practices and strategies and people's understanding. I mean, people are very comfortable working hard at what they do, doing a very good job, and there has to be a reason for that change. And so they have to understand it, and that takes time.